The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
Okay, so it's like this. I'm an advocate for people speaking freely. But if you're going to speak, then speak in context, right? If you're going to talk about what you think about a podcast, then speak in context of what you're talking about. You cannot be talking about things that has happened years ago. I've listened to Amber's speech, and Amber's speech is about the time she and Wayne sleep. That have nothing to do with right now. It have nothing to do right now. I hear Shayla talking about, honeypot, and that has nothing to do with the podcast. But okay, let's say it does. And Wayne has addressed it and him say, okay, that's the deal with what's going on. Look here. Either you're coming to do the business or you're not coming to do the business, but it's too much sese and so. You know what I mean? And it feels like it's getting nowhere. I felt like we've watched these speeches go nowhere. Lauren, don't disappoint me, please.
You know, I'm really happy that we got to this meeting. I feel like I'm glad that you guys all got to express yourselves. But I want to make one thing very clear. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. So everything else that y'all are talking about, we're going to have to leave that at the door because I'm ready to come to work.
So me like that for starters, because you're here to make money. If you're trying to get a friend at work, you're not going to always get that friends. And even people who you think are friends at work are not your friends. Either you're coming there to work on a podcast or you're not coming there to work on a podcast. Right? That's just how these things work. So it's a good start. Let's see where it goes, because these speeches will start good and then all of a sudden them collapse somewhere in the middle. So, you know what I mean? Okay.
So everybody here has had some crazy situation worse than this. Y'all have done some things, and yet everyone's sitting here ready to get this money, right? The fact that we have this opportunity, that's not something to waste. The fact that we're going to be able to make so much money, we don't have to rely on men, have $30,000 allowances and getting money from basketball players and whatever else. I just think the fact that we're going to be able to do this on our own for ourselves should be empowering enough. And honestly, I feel like I deserve a thank you for bringing some extra
drama, mess.
Because we're gonna need it.
The woman that say you have to thank her for the mere fact that since as she needed to bring this out into the open so y'all can have this meeting, that gonna have the meeting. I hope that after this meeting there is nothing else to talk about, because look here, either they're going to do the podcast or they're not going to do the podcast. It is too much talking and not enough doing. That's all I've got to say.
The podcast, and I'm gonna say something. What she said, we can't omit that. The fact that y'all women got an opportunity where y'all don't have to go ask a man for nothing. That's the power. Because let's be honest, when men get power, what we do? And I'm gonna say we because I don't do that, but I'm gonna say we because I'm not perfect. Men, a lot of times, they'll take money and control the woman. You don't give me this, I won't give you that. You give me this, I don't care what.
Everyone does that, Wayne. So that's not even fitted to a gender. Everyone does that. Everyone does the idea of the monetary thing. In fact, if you look into society, so this is not even like a one-sided argument where basically only one set of the populace does it. That's one of those all gender kind of things. It's people that does that. People have a thing with power where when them get power, it is what it is. If you don't train the minds as to how to deal with power, then yes, power can be exploited. It's just the belief of power. It's how man is wise, how man is, right? Because man is desired with the power of choice and the power of trying to do things at free will. So that is not just even a man thing. It also exists in the woman's space. You have some women who basically, when they get power, then basically exploit it as much as they possibly can, and they will step on every single one. So there's nothing unique about about the exploitation of power. It does not sit on an agenda. Let me just say that.
Tamara gonna do or whatever. What Amber moved on. At the end of the day, we do business together. We don't get along all the time. Me and Shay don't get along all the time, but I'm not controlling nobody with no money. And you know how many women gonna be liberated through y'all? To be honest, and be like, you know what? Let me go out there and put something together and stop depending on that. You know how many women gonna be liberated? Because right now, the world, where y'all, the negativity winning. Women think they got to go scam or strip or do something else to get money. But y'all gonna be on that podcast every other day, working y'all behinds off, getting better and better and better. And y'all gonna motivate a woman somewhere. Let me try something for real. Y'all don't know what y'all, man, this is a ministry. I know this ain't no church, but amen. And we do not finna fall over, amen.
That was corny, weird, corny. Okay, let me say this. Let me say this. So I want to understand this. I want to don't misunderstand this. Most artists, right? Even, let me give you a Jamaican perspective. Most artists in Jamaica are not friends. Not friends. But they find a way that whenever the showtime come and them have to do certain things, they do it and then them get off the stage and that's about it. And then they go back to being basically enemies. They are not friends. So if you're going to argue this with me, argue it properly, because that's exactly what O'Neal is saying. You need to know when it's time to make money and when it's time to get in your feelings. This is the time to make money. If you're not here for making money, go home. That's all O'Neal is saying. Go home because you're not ready yet. Right? Or maybe what these ladies should do is go back to finding a man like they did before, because we're not telling them, go back to finding a man where you can basically manipulate, right? And because he wants you so badly, he's going to cuddle to your feelings. But when you come out into the real space where there is money being made and money being placed on the line, all of that has to go overboard. Now, don't get me wrong, the disrespect part, sure, if there was disrespect, as in blatant disrespect, then sure, hey, you gotta check that. But that's not what's going on here. What's going on here is them talking about the whole idea of who are sleeping with who.
Wow.
Don't fall out over amen. Because ain't number one real one, that's God. So don't let amen come in between. You feel what I'm saying? All your emotions. I like what you said there.
I don't.
Shayla?
I don't like it.
What
I'm saying, I didn't. Okay, I'm talking now.
But I didn't. Nobody tell you.
Okay.
Hey, what we're gonna do? We're gonna respect each other.
No, is she respecting us? She said she's not here to make friends. That's not respect.
No.
What did you just?
That is respect. You should respect her for telling the truth. She's not here to make friends. These are regular friends. These are regular things. This is how I know that basically these women are on a trip. I had a person that I did business with, right? I cannot mention her name, okay, because a woman, very, very powerful persona. And the one thing she'd always tell you, well, hey, we cool right now, but we're not friends. I will fire you. I will fire you. I'm about my money. That's about it. It's nothing else. And that's the one thing people respect her for, is because she was to the point. There was no behind the back pass, whatever it is. This type of, let me see if we can befriend you to whatever. No.
Hold up. What I do respect about that she said it to your face. So,
After she snaked Tamara, yeah.
I didn't say Tamara. That was never my friend.
Oh.
That was my colleague.
Shayla.
We're working
I see.
together.
I see. But I'm just saying, like, let's
Real
not
name's
promote
Flower.
having bad characters. All I'm saying.
Great.
And I know.
Why don't?
What are you saying? You see? This is how I know it has just become about feelings and it's no longer fact. These things is not going to survive anywhere. This is not going to survive. This podcast won't survive. If it's like this, it's not going to survive.
By example, be a
Okay.
role model. Be a role
Lauren,
model.
please stop talking to me because
okay.
it's taking every bit of fiber
what?
of my being to not hop across this table and
Shayla,
smack you in the face.
Hey, hold up.
That's what you need.
Hold up.
That's what you
Stop.
need, Lauren.
Hey,
No,
So it's getting physical. But she want to tell Wayne basically all of what she was telling him just now. Oh, yeah, you know, and Wayne, I think you're doing this and blah, 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 blah. See, it's about nothing. This is how I know it's pure feelings, and it's just feelings. That's it.
talking big.
But Shayla, out of respect to my house, that's what we're not going to have over the podcast. That's what they waiting to happen. At the end of the day, calm down. It's not that serious. Y'all forgive them. You know what I get mad about y'all women a lot? Y'all will forgive men over and over who did y'all wrong. But just because you fall out with a woman by one thing, over a man, now she the worst. But here y'all will be stupid about a man.
We can't fall out over somebody who wasn't our friend. So, I mean, that's what she said. She's not here to make friends. But Shayla, it's okay. Y'all call.
And then there goes Amber again, putting the pettiness inside of it. But you want to try and sell me that you're going to be some sort of a leader. It's like you're okay. It's like you're taking shots, but at the same time, you talk about feelings and all of the other pieces. Them. That's why I know Amber is fake. That's why she fake. Because now you basically it like the business part. You know what? Dave is in a lot of trouble. I can tell you this right now. Dave is in a lot of trouble. Because if Dave is going to have Amber drive his businesses, I can tell you right off of the cuff, he's gonna have issues. I can tell you right off of the cuff.
Yeah, Wayne is right. She's on the Wayne train, and she'll figure out where that train stops.
Right.
So it feels now like basically Amber is jealous. That's what I'm getting. Amber is jealous that now Lauren is the new person on the Wayne train. So basically she's jealous of this man rather than just moving on. I thought she had Dave and Dave was a big dog. I never know that this mattered. All right.
Everybody's on the Wayne
Listen,
train.
I'm on the Amber train.
Yeah, I'm on the Nisha
The
train.
Dave train.
I'm glad.
You could be on the Nisha train.
Yeah.
You're on the Dave train and you have Wayne Ballsy blanket on your shoulder. The blanket of Wayne putting balls in her basically and watch TV. That's what you have over your shoulders, but you're on the Dave train. Right. Look, man, at the end of the day, as much as Lauren may be a snake, and that is true. Hey, she might be snakish, whatever it may be, but at least she can tell you straight to your face, look here, man, it's not about anything else, and I'm here to make money because that's what it's about. The ladies need to get it together and make some money and stop the noise. If you're not going to do that, then go home. You have the power of choice. Like I said, feminism was designed, since as Amber loved feminism so much, it was designed to give women the power of choice so they could have choose. That's what it was designed to do. So in other words, you can decide, you know what, I like this or I don't like this. You know what, since as I don't like this, I'm going to leave it. That's what it was designed to do. If you're not going to exercise that option, then basically you're not talking about anything. But so far, the one may seem like it have less feeling on Lauren's speech. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.